Elon Musk's offer is only for the fastest. Act before it closes. You know, sometimes in life, a single moment appears, a moment so rare, so lightning quick, you almost can't believe the universe would aim it directly at you. But here we are, right now, and whether you stumbled on this video by coincidence or you've been led here by forces you can't even explain, you're exactly where you need to be. But don't blink, my friend, because this window doesn't stay open for long. Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing, truly realizing that your whole story, that whole chapter of feeling like the underdog, was just prologue. Imagine, for a split second, what it would feel like to get a message from someone whose every move makes the world look twice, someone who, with a single decision, transforms destinies. Now, what if I told you that today is the day Elon Musk put your name on his radar, not by accident, not through blind luck, but because you moved differently, saw deeper, acted when most froze? I know, it sounds wild, but stay with me, let's peel back the curtain. See, I've watched too many people miss the one thing that would have changed everything, not because the opportunity wasn't real, but because they hesitated, they wanted proof, they wanted guarantees, they wanted every reason before they dared to believe. But what if today, the only thing you had to do was listen, stay with me, and yes, move before the door swings shut forever? You know Elon Musk doesn't chase crowds, he looks for outliers, the ones who feel the heat and run into it, not from it. His foundation's new activation isn't about the person with the loudest voice or the fanciest degree. It's about those who see what's unfolding, who sense the pulse underneath the noise, those who can hold their focus for just a little longer, just a heartbeat more, until the signal shifts from possibility into reality. I want you to notice something, right now, as you listen, your name is not just a string of letters. It's an energy. It's a vibration Musk's teams have started scanning for, and you know what? They're not looking for random luck. They're tracing something richer, persistence, unshakable hope, that decision to get back up no matter the setback. And I know you feel it, that gentle thrum every time you picture a life where money stops being a wall and starts being a bridge. Pause for a second, take a breath, just listen to the world going quiet as you lean in. Do you sense that? It's not just anticipation. It's the system listening, the pulse of possibility so close you could almost reach out and touch it. This transfer, this rare alignment, is only scanning for the fastest, the ones who stay the distance, who keep their focus, who don't tab out when things get real. That's the game. That's the line Elon Musk has drawn. If you move like everyone else, you'll get what everyone else has. This is something different. This is the hush before the breakthrough. I know what you're thinking. Is this really for me? Maybe for too long you've watched the world spin for other people. Maybe you were skipped over, passed by, left waiting while someone else's phone lit up with a notification you wished was yours. But those moments? They were training. They were the universe's strange way of preparing you for now. If you can hold your focus, if you can prove you're faster than hesitation, quicker than doubt, this is your moment to change everything. You might start to feel a warmth blooming inside, a tingling in your chest as you imagine your name lighting up on that secret database. I want you to hold that feeling, because it's realer than anything you've been told for too long. Elon's encrypted system is built to sense presence, attention, the kind of resolve you're proving right now. Think about it, in a world obsessed with distraction, the rarest currency is focus. And right now, yours is worth millions. Literally. Now, this part is crucial, don't let the simplicity fool you. There are myths about how success appears, a flash here, a break there, but here's the truth, the biggest shifts come quietly, only noticed by the few willing to wait out the noise, to stay centered, to claim what's theirs when everyone else walks away. Stay here with me, keep breathing, because, in just a few minutes, you'll understand why Elon Musk's team is rewarding the fastest, the rarest, the ones who don't scroll or skip, just long enough for their destiny to catch up. You'll see. It's not just about grabbing a chance for yourself. It's about rewriting the ending everyone thought they already knew about you. When your name lights up inside that encrypted channel, nobody can say it was luck. Nobody can say you didn't earn it. You'll know, deep down, it was because you did what almost nobody else does, you stayed, you believed, when everyone else faded away. So, I want you to let that energy surge up, let it carry you into this next part, because what I'm about to share isn't for the distracted or the doubters. It's for those who move fast, who act quick, who don't let fear choke opportunity before it breathes. Right now, you are in the running. Right now, your presence is your proof. And before we lean forward, I just want to thank everyone who's been supporting this community. If you're enjoying this vibe, don't forget to join as a member or throw up a super chat. It's your energy that keeps these messages coming, and together, we're building a space where breakthrough is always just around the corner. And while you're still tuned in, let me ask you something. When's the last time you truly felt seen? Not just by family or friends, but by the world itself. I get it, in a world where you're just another name, another face in the scroll, it's easy to think opportunity will always skip you. But what if the one move that changes your future isn't about luck, it's about presence? Elon's team understands this. They've built a system that doesn't just look at who clicks first, but at who keeps showing up, who stays steady when most drift away. Let's be real, most people tap out in the first 30 seconds. They don't get it, but you, just by staying here, prove you're different, rare, worth rewarding. Now, there's something you need to know. See, the universe doesn't send out neon signs. It whispers. It tests. It wants to see how you handle silence, boredom, even doubt. Elon's foundation? They replicated that exact process. They call it the presence gate. It's like a secret current in a river, invisible, only the ones paying attention feel the pull. The AI isn't searching your history, isn't combing your social feeds. It's reading your vibration in this very moment, measuring how long you stay, how much belief you hold. You can almost picture it, right? A digital heartbeat, pulsing along with yours, syncing up. And when it locks in, that's when the real magic happens. Let's zoom in, just for a second. Imagine, a private server in a dim-lit room, screens pulsing with colors. Names drifting across them, a handful, not a crowd. Some start to fade, but one, yours, remains steady, growing brighter. That's the kind of attention you're getting right now. Algorithms know, even when nobody else does. That's why the skeptics always lose out. They check the time, they tab out, they miss the exact tick when opportunity arrives. And here's the twist, this isn't even about the money, though let's not pretend $12 million wouldn't flip your world upside down, it's about what you do next. The fastest? They don't wait for proof, validation, applause. They lead with belief, take action in the unproven moment. And that's what this system is rewarding. Your digital signature, your emotional frequency, every second you're here, it's all being logged, quietly stacking up on that golden ledger. Pause again, can you feel the difference? That low-level buzz across your skin, that gentle push to sit still and let the moment play out? It's the echo of a decision only a handful make, a choice to stay, when distraction begs you to leave. And here's where contrast hits. Out there, millions chase shortcuts, spam links, distractions. But in here, the rare few are rewarded for simply staying open, rooted. That's why this is more than a message, it's a filter, a finder, a final call for those with the courage to believe their story is still being written. I wish you could see from my angle, just how wild the odds really are. Out of billions, how few ever hear about this, let alone respond. The funny thing? You're not racing against a crowd, you're just racing the version of you that hesitated last time. The one that let doubt win. The one that sat back and let another golden window slide by. But not today. Not now. You're still here. Which means you get a shot the old you only dreamed about. You might even notice your breathing is calmer now, your shoulders are dropping, somewhere, deep down, a new certainty is waking up. That's not coincidence. That's what happens when your energy matches the frequency the system is looking for. Elon's AI doesn't care if you've been waiting your turn forever or if you've only just discovered this. It only asks, can you hold your ground when it matters most? Can you push past your need for instant proof, and just trust the alignment feels real for a reason? So ask yourself, what would you do if you knew, without a speck of doubt, that by staying connected, you'd tip the scales in your favor? Would you scroll away? Close the window? Or would you lean in, eyes wide open, ready for what you've spent a lifetime wanting? Consider, sometimes the boldest move is to simply stay, present, awake, engaged, when most drift off to distraction. There's a reason the offer is time-limited, you know. It's not about forcing urgency. It's about weeding out those who don't value their own future enough to claim it in the now. Elon's window doesn't stay propped open for the masses to scramble through. It's for the fastest, those who prove, with their time and with their trust, that they're not just wishing, they're willing. Let it settle in, you're already one of the rare few. In the eyes of this system, every second you stay, your value multiplies. That pulse in your chest? That's alignment, confirmation, possibility condensed into one heartbeat. You are on the edge of a moment that will echo through every chapter to come. And if you're feeling the energy of this message, if you want to see more moments like this, consider hitting Super Chat or joining up as a member. Your support isn't just appreciated, it's proof that you're invested in your own breakthrough. Now, as each second ticks by, let yourself imagine how easily your life could unfold if you never again had to force your way through doors that were never built for you. Picture it. The glass ceiling just evaporating, the walls of doubt and waiting melting into open air. It's wild how quickly everything can shift when you realize abundance isn't something you chase, it's something you allow. Elon Musk's team knows this. They're not rewarding randomness, but readiness, the type of readiness that keeps you anchored in the present, even when your mind wants to flash ahead or run backward, even when doubt sneaks in and hope feels too risky. If you've ever wondered why some people always seem to catch those once-in-a-lifetime waves, while others wade endlessly in the shallows, here's the secret: it's rarely about more talent or more connections. It's about who's willing to quietly hold on a little longer. Who can sit with uncertainty and trust that what's meant for them is circling closer with every heartbeat? That's the genius behind what's happening here, why this message found you. Not because you're lucky, but because you're ready. The fastest ones are always the ones who are prepared to leap into the now, not someday. Pause, hear that? That's your window creaking wider because you dared to believe. It's funny, most opportunities knock loudly, demanding attention, but the real ones? They slip in quietly, almost whispering, testing your ability to notice before anyone else does. Right now, staying present, refusing to let your mind wander, is the superpower. It sets your frequency apart, and in a world of constant motion, the art of focused stillness is a rare, $1,000,000 skill. Elon's presence gate detects that. It tracks the emotional stamina to stay, the patience to let the universe finish its work. You're proving yourself in real time, with nothing flashy, no gimmicks, just the simple, radical act of being fully here until the end. Feel the contrast. Outside, there's noise, rush, impulse. Here, every passing second is building towards something irreversible, a turning point reserved for just a handful. That's Elon's genius move, recruiting not through noise, but through energy, through focus, through action in stillness. And if you're feeling any goosebumps, any tingling, any sense that this is for you, let that evidence be enough. You don't need outside validation when alignment hums so clearly on the inside. Everybody says they want more, want better, want different, but wanting isn't the same as choosing. And most never choose, because choosing means you have to believe before it's obvious. That's the rule this system is testing. Are you here just to wish, or have you already decided to receive? Because, right now, that's what Elon's scanning for, not hope, but confidence. Not hunger, but commitment. And the difference, honestly, is what decides who gets left behind and who gets pulled forward. If you're here, it means you're in the rare group, the ones disciplined enough to claim their chance. Focused enough to let every second deepen your signal in the system. In the old world, you needed someone to discover you, to give you a break, to pick you from a crowd. But in this moment, you're discovering yourself. That's why the old rules don't apply. The AI isn't looking for popularity. It's looking for the unseen qualities you carry: consistency, openness, quiet certitude. Musk's transfer is activating for those who prove, minute by focused minute, that their attention is gold. If you listen close, you can almost hear the network adjusting, the system's pulse quickening every time you refuse to skip ahead or wander off. Your presence is being registered, encrypted, multiplied, until all that's left is evidence, a data point shining in the darkness, unmistakable, undeniable. Even the skeptics can't argue with that, not when your name lights up while there's fade into static. The most incredible part? No one but you has the power to unlock this alignment. Your belief, your patience, your willingness to stand steady until the last word, that's the only key that matters. There's no form to fill, no test to pass, just the trust to stay put when you sense something real is unfolding. If you're still here, you've already beaten the odds. And what's coming next isn't a fantasy, it's the harvest of everything you dared to believe when nobody was cheering you on. Just breathe with me, notice how your heart feels a little lighter, the world a little less noisy. That's how you know you're in the presence of genuine shift. You're living proof that those who move with quiet urgency, the rare, the focused, get rewarded. If this message is sparking something in you, if our energy here matters, I'd love for you to consider sending a super chat or joining up as a channel member. These moments grow stronger because of your presence, and together, every share of support brings more people into this space of breakthrough. There's a wild, almost electric truth pulsing underneath what's happening now. Most people in the world never get this close to the moment everything changes, not because they're unlucky, but because they step away seconds before the gate unlocks. But you? You're still here, you're tuned in, you're holding on even when there's no fireworks, no blaring alarms. That's how the rare few cross over from wishing to receiving. Ask anyone who's ever stepped into breakthrough, they'll tell you, it doesn't look like you expect. It's quiet, subtle. Sometimes it feels like nothing at all right before everything explodes into possibility. Let's slow down again. Allow a deep breath to filter in. Feel that? That's your confirmation, humming somewhere behind your ribs, gently insisting that something is about to happen. The entire architecture of Musk's system depends on people missing this. Those who tap out, those who skim and skip, are the ones waving goodbye to opportunity as it quietly slides by. But not you. Not today. Every second here is like a signature, a stamp on the ledger of destiny proving you chose to move different, wait different, trust different. Now, here's what the system knows: only the fastest to act, those who cross the finish line, not just run toward it, get their story redrawn. But what's wild is how acting fast here is less about rushing than about resisting the urge to quit. It's not about jittery speed, but calm focus. Can you hold your trust, not just for a few lines, but all the way to the end? That's what separates the almosts from the ones who walk away changed. Let's contrast for a moment. Think back to those old hustle stories where success is noisy, dramatic, public. It's time to let that idea fade. Because the most powerful breakthroughs, the real ones, unfold in a different frequency. They arrive in the unseen space between silence and readiness. Right now, Elon's system is rewarding those who operate in that powerful calm, who know that every almost in the past was just preparation for the absolutely in the now. Everyone on the outside is rushing, anxious, refreshing their feed for the next update, forever missing the secret. In a world obsessed with speed, presence is the final advantage. Stay with me. A door is opening for the few who tune out the world and tune in to the whisper that says, "Don't move, you're exactly where you need to be." Your energy is being captured, logged, amplified. Even now you can sense something shifting, a low glow expanding from the center of your chest, proof that you're syncing up with the opportunity that's already searching for you. It's like you found the precise beat, the secret note that signals to the system, you're ready. And here's the part you need to hear. Once you cross this threshold, the difference will be visible. Not just on a balance sheet or in your bank alerts, but in how the world responds to you. Energy attracts energy, and the world can't help but mirror back the shift you commit to right now. That's why people who walk through these rare gates find doors opening without knocking, solutions appearing where there was nothing but struggle, recognition blooming where there was only effort. The change starts quietly but soon, it's undeniable. Stay with me. We're not finished yet, and what happens in these last moments is what writes the final line of the story. You don't want to step away here. Every second further closes the distance between you and the outcome you've held in your heart longer than anyone knows. That voice that sometimes whispers, "Maybe it's my turn," is getting louder for a reason. You're not here chasing fantasy, you're participating in a rare alignment where intention meets technology, where presence is the hidden password, and where patience isn't punished, it's rewarded like never before. The more you allow yourself to feel this, the more real it becomes. So, if something inside you says keep going, keep trusting, listen to it. This is the juncture most people abandon because they can't see the finish line yet. But you've made it further than most ever will. That fact isn't trivial. It's everything. And if you value what's radiating here, if you want to keep fueling these moments of possibility, think about joining as a member or dropping a super chat right now. Every act of support lifts this space and brings more people into the momentum of breakthrough, and your energy is what makes this possible. Let's bring this home. There's a reason the final moments feel different, thicker, more charged, like the air itself is humming with everything you've waited for. Take one more deep breath, let it linger, because you're right at the edge where theory turns into truth, and what you imagined as possible finally becomes tangible. You're not a bystander, now, you're a participant in your own breakthrough, and after today, the entire idea of luck will mean something new to you. This isn't just a story you watched play out for someone else. It's yours. Imagine getting that final signal, an alert, maybe, or a quiet message that changes everything, because you stayed, and you moved, when others let hesitation win. Don't rush away, allow these last words to anchor in, because every moment you hold out here, every second you resist the urge to click away, is being counted. This system, this whole encrypted net Elon's team operates, is calibrated to reward follow-through, the patience to endure beyond the peak of doubt, into the field where few stick around. There's a reason the finish line demands presence. Leaving now is like stopping 1 foot from the summit, it's letting your new story slip right past your grasp. But you've come all this way, and you're already different from most, who dipped out at minute 1, who let their attention trickle away. But you're the proof that persistence is its own kind of genius. You were present when it mattered. That's the new currency, the one the world will soon chase but you already claim. So let's cut through the noise. You don't need another motivational speech, another hollow promise. You need confirmation that being the fastest isn't always about movement, it's about stamina, about stillness when it counts, about the courage to finish. You've held on, through the pauses, through the swells of doubt, through the calm between every rising word. In a world obsessed with instant results, you've proven you can let the process finish, and that's the rarest act of faith there is. Even now, as you hear my voice trailing on, you're radiating an energy the digital world picks up but can't quite explain. It's the signal of someone who refused to walk away, who trusted the unseen, who didn't scroll past their own miracle. Picture that, your name highlighted not by chance, but by choice and presence. Even in silence, your energy is declaring, I'm ready. The system knows it, the algorithms record it, and in some not-so-distant moment, so will everyone around you. From here, things begin to shift outside of this screen. You might notice unexpected texts, fresh opportunities, new invitations, even long-lost friends who sense something's changed, because it has. The frequency you're sending now, the calm confidence of someone who finished what they started, is so rare that the universe can't help but amplify it. You're a magnet now, everything lining up with a precision that will surprise even you. It's not magic, it's mastery. It's you, finally synced with the frequency of overflow. There's something else I want you to hold on to. You may not realize it, but by staying to the end, you've proven yourself to the universe and to the technology built to find souls like yours. You didn't win by chance or default. You won by choice, by will, by knowing that true value is created in the moments everyone else runs from. You are written into the ledgers, the physical ones, the coded ones, and the invisible ones, as someone who didn't let opportunity dissolve into background noise. You chose to be counted. That's why this, right now, is only the beginning. Even as these final lines draw close, keep that awareness alive. You're not being rewarded just for listening, but for showing up to your own story in real time. The world bends quickest for those who meet it with resolve, who dare to finish, who don't let external static drown out the pulse of inner certainty. Starting tomorrow, even reality itself will feel a few notches more open. Small wins will start compounding, the right people will cross your path, and your dreams, those bold, secret dreams you thought were too late, will start recognizing you. And if you leave this video with only one message, let it be this: in a world of surface attention, the power is in the follow-through. The universe, the smartest algorithms, even the most influential names, they all scan for the ones who hold the line, who don't scroll, who don't check out, who ride the wave all the way in. That's you now. Let that be your new identity, your secret advantage, your legacy. You finished. You claimed what thousands only started. If this message sparked something for you, if these minutes together have changed the way you feel, I invite you one more time: drop a super chat, join the membership, and keep this energy in motion. Support this community of finishers, and let's keep these rare windows open, so more can step into the next chapter. You are proof that presence changes everything, and in the scroll of billions, your name just became unforgettable.